What is up, RPA champions? Welcome to today's live stream. I am really excited to have you here, and today we're going to be doing something really cool and exciting. We are going to be commenting on every single one of MrBeast's videos. Well, we're going to try to comment on all of 750 of his videos, and we're going to try to do it in just 1 hour. Now, this might sound challenging and pretty impossible. Well, it is actually impossible to comment on 750 videos in 1 hour. What we are going to try to do is build an automation that is going to do it for us. So, from the previous live stream that we had, we built a automation that was a YouTube comment generator. So, a YouTube comment maker that would comment until infinity on all YouTube videos. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to replicate that on all of MrBeast videos. Now, if you don't know who MrBeast is, let's open up a browser and let me show you who he is. And let's go to his channel and try to figure out how we're going to do this automation. All right, so let's search for MrBeast. This is his channel. He has over 74 million subscribers and 714 videos. So what we want to try to do is we want to comment on all of his videos. So let's go right here, and we are going to try to create an automation that is going to try to comment on all of his videos. But then if we change the address right here, it will be able to comment on all of those videos as well. All right, now let's check out what we built in the previous live stream. So in the previous live stream, we built something like this. Let's see if this is still working. Maybe we can use a piece or two from this automation. All right, so this robot seems to be working so far. It opened the browser, it clicked on the first link. We should have disabled the plugins. It liked the video. It is going to the comment. Let's see if it's going to put the comment. It is still waiting. It'll get stuck. Let's check it out right here. No, it should be still working. There is the comment. Here we have another comment from the RP champion. That's great. So it's going to another one. So I guess it's what we have previously seems to be working. That is great. So now let's get back to what we have to do. Let's stop our robot. So we'll try to reuse this part of our robot so that we don't have to do it again. All right. So let's see what we have to build today. What we are trying to do is we're trying to build all right, so what we're trying to do is extract all of the videos from this page. So let's start by doing that. Let's open our automation and let's do something like this. Let's create a new subflow so that we at least keep it a little bit clean, and yeah, you guys can follow along as well. All right, so we have to, I guess, extract all of the videos. So the videos are also loading as I scroll down. So I guess I have to scroll down quite a bit to extract all of the videos. So let's try extracting all of these videos. I believe I also made a extract YouTube video details. I think I made this some time ago, and I think I have some JavaScript to scroll down to the bottom of the page in here. That will save us some time. Let's just see if we have what I'm talking about right here. All right. So my stream is a little bit low on the quality. Let me know in the chat if it's all right. Extract data from web page. No, this is not what we are looking for. Doesn't matter. It's okay. We'll just do it from scratch. So let's use the web recorder. Let's launch Chrome and let's try to extract. So we are also on the wrong page right here. So let's try to do this again. Let's highlight this page that we wanna, from which we wanna extract, and let's use the web recorder right here. All right, it's being a little bit, just a little bit slow and laggy. So okay, let's cancel. I have no idea why it got to be so buggy all of a sudden. I cannot even click on the cancel. All right, so let's just close this. Let's just close this. Close all of our browsers, and let's open this again. All right, let's also close Power Automate, and let's try one more time. Okay. So let's open the command generator process that we were working on previously. Let's maybe also close this tool as well. And let's wait for this to load. So just as a recap, what we're trying to do is we are trying to comment on all of MrBeast videos. All right, so back to us. What we had here is we had a subflow. So let's just create a subflow with a very meaningful name, and let's use the web recorder on nothing. No. Let's not use the web recorder yet. Let's create a new tab in the browser. So let's try this one more time. I apologize for the technical difficulties that are making this stream a little bit hard, but we'll try to automate it anyways. MrBeast, and let's go to MrBeast channel. I should subscribe, definitely I should subscribe to his channel. Let's also disable all the plugins so that we have a little bit of a better experience, faster experience. Make sure that you have also ad blocks enabled so that you don't see any commercials on YouTube, so that it is a little bit smoother. All right, so we are on his channel. What we want to do is we want to go to videos and extract all of the videos. Let's get this URL and let's try this one more time. Let's use the web recorder. Let's go right here and we're gonna go right there. Excellent. So now we can use the record and we can try to extract all of the videos that we can see. Let's get the URL just because it's going to be interesting. Also because we're going to need the URL as well, and let's get the title as well. So we have a 2-column table. Let's finish this and let's see if this works. So let's go back to our main process and let's make it so that we jump from here directly into our subflow, so that we don't do all of the other part. The other part of the process where we're going to comment, we're going to do it later. So let's run the subflow right here, our subflow _1. So we're gonna run to, we're gonna open Chrome, we're gonna run our subflow, we're gonna navigate to this page, and we're gonna extract the data. And then let's go back here and let's add a breakpoint here. Let's test this out and let's see if this is going to work. So, alright, it has opened the browser. Now it should navigate to MrBeast videos, and now it should extract only the videos that it sees right here. So, alright, let's see what we got. So this looks like it worked. It did not extract anything, however. So let's try this one more time. So let's stop this process. Let's add a wait right before this, and let's add 2 seconds. One more time, let's go back here. and try this one more time. Alright, it is not spying in the best way possible, so I'm going to try it on another page, on my other browser. So see if it works there. So it did work. Alright, I got value 1 and value 2. I could maybe rename them. Yep, I should definitely rename them. So let's call this title and let's call this link. Alright, great. We got the title and we got the link. So we don't need this page anymore. We can close it and we can close this page as well. This is what we have, title and link, and how many videos we have. We have quite a few. Alright, let's output this in a variable, not in an Excel sheet yet. Let's run our process and see if this is gonna work. So if this works, alright, it has opened on our page. If this works, then the last thing that we have to do is we have to scroll down on our web page so that we can load all of the videos into view. Did this finish? So this did finish. It extracted 30 of his videos. Now we are still 700 videos away that we need to extract. Alright, so I guess the next thing that we'll have to do is we'll have to add some JavaScript and just scroll quite a lot down. Alright, let's see if I have a process here that does this already. So I think I do. And I think I have it right here. So this is a process to join different LinkedIn groups, and no, not right here. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to do a search on Google for some JavaScript to scroll down. So let's search for scroll down web page with JavaScript, and let's see what we can find. Let's get this, and this open. So alright, this doesn't look promising, so we can close this, and this looks a little bit more promising, but here we go. Maybe we can use this. Do we have anything else? Let's try the simplest method, which I think could work this. So all right, let's go back to here. Let's stop our process and let's run a JavaScript on a web page. So run JavaScript on a web page, and let's try to scroll down and see if this is going to work. So if this works, we are almost done with our process. All right, so instead of 100, we're going to put 1000 pixels. But this, we don't want to put it here. We want to actually put it inside of the subflow before we extract the data into our table. All right, so go to web page. All right, let's put the breakpoint again. Let's run our process and let's see if we're going to extract all of the MrBeast videos, or more than 30 videos of what we did last time. So we went to this page. I think the JavaScript did not work. No, it did not work. So let's try something else. I really have to get this sorted because this is an issue that I have in so many processes, and I always use a different a different method for this. Let's just try this for a second. So let's stop our process and let's change this JavaScript into this scroll element, document scroll element, and let's try it again. Alright, so far so good. Well, not really. Alright, so it did work. It did scroll more. Let's see if we extracted. Okay, great. We extracted 60 rows. So alright, so I guess we should just repeat this maybe a couple of times or put it inside of a loop. So we have 60 right now, 60 rows of videos extracted. Now let's try to get more of these videos. Let's see if it's going to work with 2, and then maybe we can put this inside of a loop. And let's see how many videos we would extract as well. Let's close a couple of pages so that we don't run out into memory issues. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Good morning, RPA champions in Brazil. Big shout out. That is awesome for finishing the course on Udemy. New course coming soon on chatbots, by the way. So let's run this. Thank you for tuning in as well. Must be pretty early in Brazil. It's like 5 in the morning. Getting ready for a bike run. Did this scroll down how we wanted it or no? Alright, so let's see if we got more videos. We got 90 videos this time. Alright, so let's try to do something else. So we are almost there. We have 100 videos and he has 700 videos. So we should put this inside of a small loop. Let's go like this. We're gonna start at 0 and end at 7. Then we're gonna increment by 1. We'll put this all the way here. And let's add also a small wait of 2 seconds. And let's add one more wait of 2 seconds actually. We should also slow down our process right here and make it like 400 milliseconds. And maybe this is going to extract all of the videos. Now, if we extract all of the videos, then what we can do is we can start commenting on all of the videos. And what is the objective? Why are we doing this? We are doing this because we want to ask MrBeast for his help to build an automation that is going to comment on every single video on YouTube. So, yeah, exactly. So, all right, this is working. This seems to be working pretty well, actually. We are scrolling down through all of his videos from 4 years ago, when he had 50,000 subscribers. His videos back in the day have only 38,000 views. Nowadays his videos have in the millions and millions of views. So we are scrolling all the way to the bottom. I don't think many people have seen the bottom of MrBeast, channel. This is quite a lot of stuff, actually. So let's see if we got every single one of his videos, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so back to our Power Automate, and let's see. We got 714 videos. That is awesome. That is amazing. Let's check them out. Here we go. We have 714 of MrBeast videos. Every single one of his videos is in here. Now, what is the next step that we have to do is we have to comment on each one of his videos. Now, how are we going to do that? We should do that in a in a little bit of a smarter way. So let's just copy our loop and bring it to the other page. So let's go like this. But first we have to stop our process. So we're going to click here and all the way until the end. Actually we can't. So can we do this? And then go back here and see if we can paste it. But not there. We want to paste it after this. Alright, so here we are extracting all of the data, and right here the loop is not going to be a loop on from 0 to 100, it's going to be a different kind of loop. So we want to loop on all of his videos, and we want to loop also on the URL that we extracted, because in the extracted output we got the URL as well of the video. Alright, so to do that we have to use a for each loop. So alright, let's add this and let's add it on the output data. Let's see output data right here. Select and save. Perfect. So let's also delete this. We don't need this loop anymore. And we don't need also this top anymore. Now let's move this all the way till the end. And let's see, click link on the web page, wait, focus on the window, click. So I don't think we need this. We could use a wait, we can use the focus, that's for sure. We can click on the web page, alright, fine. We can run, well, here we have some more JavaScript to go to scroll to the bottom of the page. I guess we could have used that. Click in the comments and add the comment. Alright, so before we add the comment, let's add a breakpoint and let's test this automation. So this is going to go on the current item, but we don't want it just to go on the current item. We want it to go on we also need to navigate to a different page as well. So let's create one of these. And right here we need to navigate to the URL. So I guess it's from the current item, and we should do it like this. And I think I named URL. So let's change my keyboard configuration. So let's see, did I name it URL? Let's check it out in a second. No, I named it link. Alright, so back here. But we're not going to put a breakpoint here. What we are actually going to do is we are going to disable this action. So we're not going to comment actually on the video. But what is also what I also don't really want to do, I don't want to do this many times. I mean, I have already extracted all of them. I don't want to repeat this every time I test this. So I should just save it inside of an Excel and have it later as an Excel sheet as well. So let me just, without complicating things too much, just do this and extract this as an Excel spreadsheet. So let's save it, and we'll take it from there. So let's run this process and see what we get. Pretty excited about this. This should be this should work pretty well so far. Alright, we are on his channel. We are able to scroll down. We are scrolling down. We should be scrolling down all the way to the bottom of his page. Now, videos from 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I also noticed another thing on his channel, that before he used to post much more videos than he's posting right now. Right today he seems to be posting a video or 2 videos per month on his main channel, while previously it seemed to be a little bit more frequent and often. There is also like a lot of random videos on his channel, a little bit of everything. Some funny titles as well. So there we go, we're almost, I think we're at the bottom. Alright, we went to the first URL, that seems to be working just fine. What happened here? Did it close? No. See, everything is working fine. So let's see. It's going to skip, I guess, the comment. Alright, that's great. We're almost there. Now it's going to go to the next video. It's going to like it, I guess. Yeah, awesome. And it's gonna subscribe and you might win a free car. Well, here, buddy, I'm going to leave you a comment and like each one of your videos, but I don't need a free car. I would like to I would like to comment on every single YouTube video that is out there. So I need your help to do it, and yeah, exactly. Let's make it happen. So, alright, so this process seems to be working so far. Let's stop it. Let's enable this. And I guess the last thing that we have to do is we have to create a meaningful comment that is not going to get blocked by YouTube. So let's try to do that. So let's go back to our main automation and see what we are doing here. So where are we getting our comments from? Wait. Okay. So we're not actually generating actually random comments. So we have to generate some random comments. Let's check out this Excel sheet as well. This was the Excel sheet that was created for us by the automation. So it extracted all of his videos. And if we want to use this in a further, well, we could use this to keep track of everywhere where we leave a comment. So when we leave a comment, we could write inside of this column, like column C, comment created successfully. All right, let's do that. It's going to make our process much better. So let's save this with a name. Let's go right here and let's save it as MrBeast videos. All right. So we have this Excel sheet, we can close it, and right here, let's open Excel. We don't need this anymore. I guess we don't need this anymore either, because we're gonna, all right, one thing at a time. So let's launch Excel. And let's open the document that we just created. So that is in the desktop, right here, MrBeast videos. All right, so we're gonna open that Excel sheet and we're gonna get all of the data from that Excel sheet. So we're gonna read from that Excel sheet everything. We're gonna start at column A and end at column, well, we just need the URLs actually. So let's just start at column B and end at column B. The URL is in column B, yes. And we're going to start at row 1 and end at row 714, I believe. Let's just double check in a second. So let's just make sure that that is correct. Alright, let's open this Excel sheet. Let's scroll all the way to the bottom. That's 714. Great. So we have, we're going to read this Excel sheet. We also don't need to extract all of his videos anymore. So we can, I guess, disable this part from our automation. So yeah, I think we can absolutely do that or just move it into another subflow. So we can call this subflow extract all videos from channel. So this is a pretty cool automation right here that we have built. So this is going to extract all of the, let's select all of these boxes. It's going to extract all of the videos inside of any channel, whether that be MrBeast. All you have to do is change this link right here. So let's copy this and let's paste it right here. We can also disable, delete all these steps. Great. All right. So we are reading from this Excel sheet, and let's change this variable as Excel data. All right. So we are getting the Excel data. Oh, all right. So this is wrong, and it's wrong because of this. But what we're doing is we are extracting the data from Excel. We are putting it inside of the variable Excel data, and right here we made a mistake. All right, so I guess this should work right now. The last thing that we have to do here is we have to generate some kind of random comments. All right, let's try to do that, and then we should be finishing with our process. All right, so to do that we have to open, well, first of all we should close the Excel sheet. So we do this, we read, but yeah, we want to also write inside of our Excel sheet on every video that we comment. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to write to the Excel sheet after we comment. We're going to write comment created, or we can just put the comment that we added. Comment created on a specific cell, yeah, column C, and row, we're gonna get the row dynamically. So let's, how can we get on specific cell? So this is going to be on cell, actually row 1, and then the next one is going to be in row 2. So what we should actually do is let's do it in a different way. So let's do it with the variable. So let's create a variable. So let's set the variable and let's call it increment. And we're going to give this variable a value of 1. So now here we're going to add the variable that we just created, increment, and we are also going to increase it at the end of our loop. So let's add the increase. Variable name, it's increment, and increment by 1. So like this we should insert it from cell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should insert this comment right here, comment created, or just let's just put OK, so that we know on all of the videos that we have created a comment. So why are we doing this? So maybe we can like interrupt our automation after like 100 videos and then continue it later again, and we will know exactly where it stopped or broke or whatever. So let's also re-enable this action, and let's create a dynamic comment here as well. So to do that we have to open another Excel sheet, but first let's close the Excel sheet that we have right here. So at the end of the process, please close the Excel sheet. Save the document and close it. Great. Then we have to open another Excel sheet where we're gonna keep the comments to our videos. All right, so let's just take a look at all of the tabs that we have open so that we can free up a little bit of memory. So let's open a document that we have created already where we have some comments. So from desktop. Let's take like comments too. Here we have quite a lot of comments. So right here we are getting the comments, and then right here we have to put in those comments. So let's read again the data from this Excel sheet. So let's read from this Excel sheet, and let's select the Excel instance 2, values from a range of cells starting at column A, starting at row 1. So let's open that Excel sheet. We could get this data dynamically, but we're just gonna get it manually because the Excel sheet is already prepared. 169 comments. So I would probably need like something like YouTube blocks the comments if they're the same comments after like 4 or 5 or 6 of the same comment. So I will need quite a lot of different comments. But what I will have to do is I will have to leave a hidden message inside of each one of these comments, meaning that I can't create 700 original comments. I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to try to do is combine 2 comments together, meaning extracted comments from another video and attach another part of another comment to this video. So let's delete maybe some of these videos that are just comments that are just way too big. And what we should also try to do is okay, so this part is done, but this is just 100 comments. We need quite a few more. So let me open another Excel sheet that I have with some comments. Here we go, and let's get these comments as well. So let's just try to remove the ones that are just make no sense. I've noticed that okay, that we can copy these and we can just move them into this one, and then we can remove all of the free rows that we have. So let's also make this a little bit more readable, just like this. Move this and let's filter. Okay, so this hopefully should work and should allow us to let's start commenting on 235 videos, and we're gonna see how that goes. So hey, I'm an automated robot RP champion on all. I'm an automated robot created by the RPA champion to comment on all videos on to comment on all of MrBeast videos. So after that, hey, I'm an automated robot created by the RP champion to comment on all of MrBeast videos. I want to create I want to comment on all of the YouTube on all YouTube videos out there. out there and I need your help. All right, so to see if it's possible. Alright, so let's attach this to every comment. Hey, I'm an automated robot created by the RP champion to comment on all of MrBeast videos. I want to comment on all YouTube videos and I need your help to see if it's possible. Okay, awesome. Alright, so let's put it right here. Let's remove the filter. And there we go. So what we want to do is we want to now put together these comments. So we want to put together this and this into the final comment. So let's try to do that like this. If not, we're just going to do a quick Google search how to do that. So we're going to try to concatenate, I guess. Concatenate this and this, and I guess we can add like a space like this, and not this, but this. We don't need this. So let's see what we got, if we have something that we can work on. So let's just run it like this and do a copy and paste it as a value. So let's see, yes, this did work, so we can use this actually as our comment. So let's go back to column A, let's paste it in there. Let's delete all of the stuff that we don't need. And here we have our amazingly long comments. So, hey, this is a great video, keep posting your content, I'm an automated robot. Hey, I'm an automated robot created by the RP champion to comment on all MrBeast videos. Blah, 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 blah. Great, let's save it as comments too. Save, let's close this. Wow, values of range of cells from 1 to where? Let's reopen it for a second. So we have 234 comments. So, and column A. So started column A, ended column A, ended row 234. Let's save this. Alright, so here we are extracting from right here, and right here we should input that data. We're getting the data inside of Excel 2, and oh my, okay. So we have to create another loop. Do we have to create another loop? Yes, because in some way we have to get different ones, different comments as well. So I guess we have to create another loop, and we have to put this. I'm not sure actually how we can do this. So either we combine the two Excel sheets, or we add a increment, we do it manually, meaning we try something like this. Alright, let's try something like this. So let's see if it's going to work first of all. So what we're going to try to do is we are going to try to read the values exactly from the Excel sheet and then just get incremented by 1 basically. So what we have to do is we have to get our values from the Excel data Not sure what are what do you mean, which tasks are you talking about? But what we are trying to do right now is we're trying to extract the comments from the YouTube, from our separate Excel sheet inside of a different loop. So what we want to do is we want to try to do something like this, like column 1, row 1, and let's see what we get. But we can do it also in a different way. We can do it actually by displaying a message right here after we extract that. We're going to call it comment. And we're going to go right here, Excel data, and we're going to try to get this value right here. So column 1, I think it's column, I think it's not column 1, I think it might be column 0. But let's try it like this, column 1, row 1, and let's see what we get. So right after that, let's add a breakpoint, and let's run this. So it has been already 49 minutes. We do have 10 more minutes to finish this process. We did choose to complicate it a little bit, so that's why it is taking us longer than expected. So let's see where we got an error. We got an error here, index out of range. So I guess let's go with 0. Let's try this one more time. Jake Tilk, awesome buddy. Did we get a error? Yes, we got an error again. Index out of range. So I guess it's this guy that is out of range. So like this. So it's like row 1 and column 0, which is column A. Let's try it out and see if this is going to work. If that is not going to work, we're just going to do, again, we're going to combine the two Excel sheet, and it's just going to be much easier like that. So, okay, we got it. We got our comment. Here it is. So this is the first of our comments. So now we know what we need to do and how we can add 2 Excel files to the same loop. All right, so let's close all the Excel sheets we don't need. There we go. Let's also close all of the web pages that we don't need as well. So let's close all of this. And now what we need to do is we can delete this now that we know that this is how our variable is supposed to look like. Okay, all right, awesome. I was reading the chat. All right, so let's close this. And let's add this inside of our comments. So this is where we're gonna write. Where are we gonna write? Click here to comment. No. Write to Excel sheet. Where is that action that writes? Did we delete it by mistake? Increase, click link, populate. Ah, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And also, what else we're going to do is we're going to also increase the variable. Can we use the increment variable? So we're going to go right here and we're going to put the increment variable right there. So let's just make a little check. Increment. What is the deal here? Parameter text to fill in syntax error. Where? Right here. So Excel data, how do we add a variable right there? That's a good question. Can we do it like this? And then add one more of these. I think I should just combine the two Excel sheets and keep it simple. Let's see if we still have a syntax error. We don't have a syntax error. This actually might work. Excel data increment. All right. So let's check this increment. So this increment is being set to 1, and then it's just incrementing 714 times. We do have 234 comments, so it is going to break at 234. Doesn't matter. Let's try it out. Let's try out our process, and let's see what we if we are starting to comment or no on his videos. So let's also, all right, we're opening all of different Excel sheets that we have. We have 2 Excel sheets, one with the comments, one with the URL with all of the videos. Just because I decided to complicate things, but doesn't matter. No, the process has broken, so it broke right here. Excel data, column property link not found. That makes perfect sense because we don't have a column link anymore. So let's go to Excel data. We just have column 1. Column 1. All right. So let's try it again. We do have 5 more minutes, and our automation should be completed, meaning that our automation should be start to comment on all of his videos. All right, we got the first video done. Let's see if we are going to scroll. Well, we liked it. All right, we scroll down. That's great. We are putting a comment. Are we putting a comment? We're waiting a little bit. That's good because we don't want to look like a robot. So, but are we going to put in the comment? That is the question. Did this break? I think this has probably broken. Yes, it has broken. Doesn't have a property called increment that makes sense. So let's see what we have inside of Excel data. So let's go to Excel data 2, and we have column 1. So let's try to use column 1 as the name. Well, column 1 is this. All right, I guess we're gonna have to try a different approach. Let's take this Excel sheet with all of the comments, let's copy them, and let's go to this and paste the comments into column C. Actually, let's paste the column into column D because here we're gonna put in the, we are writing something already. So let's paste in the comments right there. But we should actually put them from the top as well. So let's go right here and let's save this. All right, so let's save this. We could make actually a better comment, meaning that we could concatenate the title of the video. Actually, yeah, I think we should do something like that. We should concatenate the title of the video with like, this is a great video, keep posting your content, then the title of the video, and then, hey, I'm an automated robot created by the RPA champion, blah, 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 blah. Yo, what's up, Tuto2s? Where are you from, buddy? And thank you for joining the stream. We are doing something pretty cool and pretty amazing. We are trying to comment on all of MrBeast videos. Why are we doing that? We are trying to get MrBeast to help us comment on all videos on YouTube, and we want to do that with automation. In a previous stream we commented on a bunch of videos, we saw that it was possible, but to do it on a large scale we would need hundreds of virtual machines, if not thousands of virtual machines, and maybe MrBeast would like to help us out. So all right, so let's create our unique comment. So let's see where we have an empty cell. Okay, so we have an empty cell right there. So what we need to do is we need to concatenate, I guess, a couple of things. So let's try starting. I love your video, and then the title of the video, and then the title of the video. And then what are we gonna do? So let's move this also all the way to the bottom. I love your video. Let's also add maybe a space so that we don't need to add spaces. No, let's not add a space, we're gonna do it automatically. I love your video. And then I'm an automated whatever. So hey, I'm an automated robot created by the RPA champion. Okay, so I guess that should make it so that YouTube doesn't block our comments. So let's paste it right here. Let's add it all the way to the bottom. Let's just add an X so that it just makes it so that we can see what we're doing. All right, and also here as well. That's that's great. So I love your video. I clean the world, whatever, and then we can do I am without the hey. I'm an automated robot created by the RPA champion to comment on all of MrBeast videos. I want to comment on all YouTube videos, and I need your help to do it. To do it. Thank you. Well, without the thank you. Well, let's add the thank you. Let's be kind. I mean, we are spamming him, so. All right, so let's concatenate all of this. Into one comment. So the first text is going to be hey, then the next one is going to be a space, and then the next text is going to be I love your video, and then the next one is going to be a space, and then the next one is going to be our catch line, I am whatever, but not there, we're gonna put it here. I'm an automated robot. Great. All right, awesome. That's good. Okay, let's copy and paste it. Let's get all of these values. Let's put it inside of column D. Oh no. So let's copy and let's put it inside of column D. So let's paste the values. We don't need any of this anymore. In column C, we're going to insert if we made a comment or not. So I'm an automated robot created by the RPA champion to comment on all of MrBeast videos. I want to comment, wait a second. I want to comment on all of your videos and I need your help to do it. Thank you. Did we forget something? Looks like it. Let's see what we have here. Hey, this is a great video. Keep posting your content. I'm not. So we are missing one thing right here. So we are missing the title. Okay, so let's change this. Hey, this is a great video. Keep posting your content. So instead of I love your video, we need G1. Or I mean, we could also add it here, G1, and then no, let's do it like this. So let's add G1 here, and let's add H1 or F1. F1. I love your video. I clean the walls. Okay, that's great. And then we add the last part. I'm an automated H1. Great. Okay, now we have our comment. Okay. All right. So let's copy it. Let's paste it in here. Boom. And also we don't need anything of this anymore. Great. We have column C. We can clean it out. So we have the title, column A. We don't need it really, but all right, column B, we have the URL. Column C, we're gonna write in if we're gonna comment it. And then we have our unique, I love your video, I clean the walls, that's great. We could add a full stop, maybe, doesn't matter, that's fine like this. Alright, great. Let's save this as MrBeast videos. So we have this in column D. Great. Now we can clean out our process, and like this it actually looks much better. So we don't need Excel 2. We also don't need this anymore. And right here we're gonna get the current item. And let's see which current item we're going to get. Column, I think it's going to be column D, which is, let's check it out. What is column D? So, not this, MrBeast videos. So so this is column 1, column 2, column 3. So it's going to be column 3. And I think we are done. We are 5 minutes over the limit that we set ourselves to create this automation. So yeah, we didn't make it in 1 hour, but we did want to create a little bit of a better automation. So for that, it took us a little bit longer than predicted. What do we say? Column 3. So this is column 1, 2, and 3. Yes, column 3. And where are we writing it? We are writing it in column C. All right, perfect. That's great. So let's see if this is going to work. Everything seems to be set up. We should close all of our Excel sheets. Save this, and I guess this is done. I guess we can run it and see if it's going to work, and then we should just let it run and let it comment on all 714 of his videos. And also let's not forget that it's going to also like 714 of his videos. All right, let's run the process. And I will be making a shorter version of this because this, I think, is a pretty cool video. So I will be making a smaller, compact tutorial on showing and making it so that yeah, you can watch something like this in 5 minutes and see if we made it in the end or not. All right, so we are clicking in the comment. Let's see the moment of truth, if it's going to pick up our comment or if we're going to have to do some fine tuning to that. So let's just hover our mouse over here and see that it has failed. Column 3 not found. Did I spell it wrongly? Let's open our Excel data, our current item. Okay. All right. I get it. That's why we are okay. So let's start at column B, variables produce Excel data, and then we are gonna loop on that, and then the current item is going to change. So we can select column B, C, and up to D, I guess. So let's see if that is going to work. Okay, so obviously the columns now are probably going to be something different, but let's see what we have. Let's see what happens with our process. Interesting. All right, it has opened our Excel sheet. It is going to the first link. Now, I actually am pretty curious to see. Okay, all right. Let's see what it's going to. If it's going to type in something. Did it find column 3? Oh, it did. I love your video. I cleaned the world's dirtiest beach. I'm an automated robot created by the architect trying to comment on all of MrBeast videos. I want to comment on all. That was pretty cool. So it's working. It's working, ladies and gentlemen. It is working. I did not expect it to work on the first try. I love your video. The last to take the hand of the Lamborghini keeps it automated. Keeps it. I'm an automated robot. All right. Let's see one more comment and then see if we should fine-tune our comments. So, but we are also commenting first on the. Let's also see if we are writing in our Excel sheet. We should add some punctuation as well, maybe. So let's see, is it this one that opened last? So it is not writing it. I'm not sure if it's writing it here. Oh, no. We just messed it up for one of the videos. God damn it. I know it's writing it. But we messed up one video. Doesn't matter. We messed up one video. We remember that it's one of the first videos. So we'll just let this run. I'm going to disable the camera and let just this run for until it finishes, until it has commented all of the 712 videos. Then we're just gonna have to remember to go back and fix that video that we just messed up a second ago. All right, so let's pause this comment. I don't want to touch the touch anything because right now it's all right. Great, that has done. Let's disable the webcam and let's continue this and see this process fully in action. We could maybe what we could do is we could make this a little bit smaller so that we can watch it side by side, just like this. I think we messed up another one. So I think we should just let's see if it's going to work like this. So we are liking it. Let's see, do we put the comment? Yeah, we did. Did we? I didn't see it. Doesn't matter. We're just going to leave it on full screen like this and let it rip through all of the 700 and something videos. Well, let's see if the comments are still working and getting posted. Yeah, comments are still getting posted. I will see you guys in a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't have any, well, let's see if we have some music to put in the background. No need, you can play your own music. I don't want to get copyrighted by YouTube. So enjoy this, enjoy the following 700 comments on MrBeast videos. Thank you so much, RTA champions. You are great. You should give yourself a pat on the back for learning automation, and also thank you for tuning in today. It has been truly a pleasure showing you this. You should ask me more questions in the chat. That's why we are doing these videos, so that you guys can learn a little bit more, and also tell me what kind of other crazy automations should we do. So apart from commenting on all YouTube videos that are out there in the world, which seems like a pretty impossible task for one person to do without maybe MrBeast's help. So that's why we are doing this. That's why we're doing this video, where we're gonna comment on all of his videos and see if he picks up one of these comments and wants to do a video with us, where we're gonna exactly do with him a video together, where we can create something great, like a collection of thousands and thousands of virtual robots living in the cloud that are day in, day out commenting with the same account on all of the videos on YouTube. And how are we going to find all of the videos on YouTube? That is going to be also a challenge. But if we want to comment on all of the videos on YouTube, it's not going to be easy, and there's going to be a little bit of research that will have to be done as well, to know how we can either extract all of the videos on YouTube or just click through them in a way. Now I will stop blathering and let you enjoy the rest of this automation. Thank you so much for being with me. I will see you in a little bit, and we'll see how our automation is going. I am also messing up my my YouTube liked videos, because I am going to be liking 750 or 700 or whatever of this guy's videos. So I guess the recommendations from YouTube to me are going to be pretty odd, and also to him it's going to show that I'm one of his biggest fans, because I will have liked each one of his videos as well. Let's not forget that we're not just commenting on each one of the videos, we are also liking each one of his videos. Alright, without further ado, I will let this run, and I will be back in a little bit. let's see how this automation is going. It seems that it seems like it's still working. Yeah, exactly. I'm wondering, what are you cooking? I just had some lasagna. So it seems like it's working pretty well. Seems like we have commented already quite a lot of videos. After this video, we're gonna check out how many videos have we actually commented. So let's type in the comment first so that we don't miss out the video, because the idea is to comment on each single one of his videos. Alright, so let's see, let's refresh this and see, we are up to 68. Alright, we've done 68 of his videos. I guess this is going to take still quite some time. I should run this on a virtual machine, not on my main computer, but I would have to set up OBS and oh, I guess we've missed a video. Okay, we've missed a video, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. Which video is it? Okay. So by me clicking around, we did miss a video, unfortunately. We did miss one of the videos from the 68, and we also did miss one of the first ones, but it is going to be written in our Excel sheet in the end, so we will know exactly which video did we miss and which video worked successfully. So I guess we could theoretically let this run. I guess we could let this run a little bit longer and then switch it to a virtual machine and end the stream right there. But there is 4 people watching, so I guess that is still a little bit entertaining for the 4 people that are watching. So I guess I will leave it, I will let it run a little bit longer. I will go finish doing my chores and the different activities that I was doing, and I will be back then again in a little bit. Oh, no. I just messed it up again. So let's just do. Let's help it out. Well, I guess we missed a second video. Okay, alright. I guess I shouldn't be touching this, I shouldn't be touching the screen at all. I wanted to reply in the chat, but yeah, if I click in different places around, the automation stops working. So I should just let it run, let it do its thing, let it comment on all of the videos. We are at video like 70 something, so there is still some 630 videos to go, quite a lot to go. It's weird that YouTube is not detecting this as a, that is not detecting it as a threat or as a robot, and that is not blocking my comments. That is because we did create a dynamic comment that changes with each video. So by doing that, we've made it so that YouTube, I guess, the algorithm of YouTube doesn't detect that we are creating this with a robot, and it's thinking that we are creating it in a that is a person that is doing it. So thumbs up to me for cracking the YouTube algorithm for comments. I will be, as said before, I will be making a shorter version of this for everybody to learn from the beginning until the end. Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have seen quite enough. It's going to be quite repetitive. This, so I think we can pretty much end the stream right now. Thank you, Maria, for the thumbs up. We can end the stream right now, and I'll get back to you guys and let you know in the posts that I make. I will let you know, or I will make a short version of this stream, like time lapse, where I put how the robot is going to post on all of these videos, meaning how the robot is going to comment and leave a post on all of these videos. We can just quickly check how many videos after this, and we can quickly check how many videos we have commented on so far. All right, let's see. So we are at 119. All right, we're making good progress. 119 videos so far. And this makes me think that if we can do this so quickly and so easily with on YouTube, I'm just wondering what kind of other crazy automations we could build. Let me know, guys, if you have seen any of Mr. V videos. Yeah, exactly. Actually, is Pavesini. It's a Italian. It's an Italian cookies. This is like RPA TV. It's like RPA Robot Live on a channel. You just tune in and watch a RPA robot doing nonsense like commenting on YouTube videos. Could be an interesting idea. Could be an interesting idea, having a live always on where there is like a robot just like doing different things. So yeah, and do let me know if you have any crazy ideas or any silly ideas that you would like me to attempt in a future stream. I would love to, I would love to know what you guys are thinking and what kind of ideas and what kind of things you guys are working on, what kinds of automations you are working on. I have already created also a Instagram and a Twitter automation. I haven't made many videos about them, but I do have a page on autopilot on Twitter as well that is getting hundreds of follows in a couple of days, just by commenting and making more comments. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in and for watching the RPA champion comment on all of MrBeast videos. This is, as we have seen, this is working. This is not going to break. We have already commented on, let's see after this, how many videos have we commented on? So all right, we put this so we can now test and see how many videos we have. 128 videos so far. So we've commented on 128 videos so far. This is not going to break, that's for sure. So I will be ending the stream. Thank you everybody for tuning in at the different times that you have tuned in, and have a great day.